I'm just thinking, like, again, 7 wins, bad quarterback play, bad play calling, tough schedule. What's the result with good quarterback play, easy schedule, and what's the third one? Still bad play calling. Because I can't foresee. I mean, I have no way of expecting Brian to all of a sudden turn a corner. I hope he does. But I'm just saying, like, even those two variables, doesn't that give you at least one or two more wins? That's why I keep saying I think the floor given the schedule for this squad is 8 wins. Now, the actual floor, Mark, I know you do this sometimes to me. When I say stuff like the floor, you'll say, well, the floor is actually 12 losses, right? They could lose 12 games, right? I mean, logically, but in all seriousness, with trying to be reasonable here, I think the 8 wins is probably the floor based on those variables, those factors.
Well, the schedule handed them 2 automatic losses, near automatic losses last year, that is being replaced by what some people would consider an automatic loss at Penn State, which I don't in any way. I think that they are a substantial underdog, and rightfully so, but I would not be shocked if they went to Penn State and won that game. I also, just to correct my stance on correcting you over and over about the 7-5 record, of course, we're evaluating and we're projecting toward a 12-game schedule this year. So I'm just reiterating the point that they went 7-5 in the regular season. But to their credit, they basically, in defeating Kentucky in a bowl game to win that 8th game, they defeated another Illinois or Minnesota on the schedule, another team of that caliber.
Without an offense.
Without an offense, although the other team didn't have their number 1 draft choice at quarterback.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and
they were both missing players. It was a valid result.
For the people that say, well, they had Wisconsin at home last year, they get them on the road this year. They had Nebraska at home, they get them on the road this year. Okay, well, Iowa had, let's see, they had Minnesota on the road last year. They'll get them at home. They had Purdue on the road, where it was, Purdue was a house of horrors for Iowa in recent time. They beat them. They'll get them back at home with a new coaching staff. And we keep talking about the turnover in the staff. I think we're all just assuming that Luke Fickell's just going to somehow get it done and at least have them relevant. I mean, I expect that, but we don't know that that's going to happen. We don't know that it's just going to work. And so when you look at 4 different, think about that, Mark. There's 6 other teams in the West Division. 6. And am I right in saying of the 6, 4 of those 6 teams have different head coaches heading into this year? Think about that. That is insane.
Yeah.
The only holdovers are Brett Bielema and PJ Fleck, and Brett's entering his 2nd year, 3rd year?
Yeah, 3rd.
So, again, maybe Fickell will be better than Christ in year 1. Maybe Rule will be better than Frost in year 1. That's possible. Maybe Walters will be better than Braum. I don't think that's going to happen. I think maybe down the road, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just ranting and nobody cares what I'm saying right now, Mark. But I'm feeling a sense of positivity as we turn the calendar.